Guys, I have 62 ultimate like bucket list ideas for you for this summer 2024. I'm actually doing a mini series on my blog, so each week I'm putting out different bucket lists for different people. So bucket lists for couples, bucket lists for parents, for families, things like that. So this one is just your ultimate bucket list where you could go through. But what I'll also do is there's a link below where you could actually copy it and then you could check it off as you go along. All right? It's free of cost. So I hope you guys download it and make use of it. Let me start with like the typical summer ideas. So I have my laptop in front, so don't mind if you see me like look down every second because I can't remember all of that, right? So let's start with like the typical classic bucket list things to do, right? You guys know the first one. It's summer, so you want to go to the beach. Duh. Right? So just grab your bags, get your water, and go to the beach. That's the first one. Like a nice sunset walk or a stroll. Next one is go to a water park. Like find a nice, fun water park, whether close by or far away, and enjoy picnic in the park, right? So going and having a wonderful picnic, whether with just you, with your family, with your friends, that's another one to add to your list. Like the outdoors, then you could do camping as well. And these I said, guys, are your typical things so far. Have a road trip, right? Who doesn't like a good old road trip? You could also host. Now this is on you, right? So you have like a barbecue. So you could host a barbecue at your house, invite friends over. Doesn't even have to be at your house. Just host a barbecue, host some kind of get together, invite friends over and have a great time. But you be the host and do all the things, right? Make it extra. A movie night. But of course, not your average movie night, guys. You got to make it summery, right? So outside, outdoor movie night, right? Again, I like to say do all the stuff. I'm a fan of Dollar Tree when it comes on to like DIY stuff. So you could do nice little outdoor, decor and have a nice little outdoor movie. The next one I have on the list here is to go hiking. If you can manage it, you go hiking. Find somewhere nice and go hiking. Take on the adventure. This is more a beach activity. It's to have like a nice little bonfire, roast some marshmallows, sit down, talk, play games. Next, you could go kayaking, right? If there's anywhere close to you, maybe far away, make it a road trip. You could go kayaking. The next one would be like to go to the zoo. Still going through, but these are more for people who like the water and the beach a lot, right? So you could try surfing. I tried this in Jamaica. Well, I didn't get to. I ended up being sick. But you could try surfing. You could also try snorkeling, right? Go explore underwater, look at the reef. Like, I don't know if that's your thing. This I've never done. I would love to try. It's jet skiing, right? You could go jet skiing, find a nice place that offers that, and you could take on that adventure. Next up is fishing. I've partially tried this before in Guyana. Fishing. I saw it's funny too. I saw a quote this morning that said, "I want to go fishing, but I want someone to put the worm on the hook and to take the fish off the hook." So technically, you're not going to do anything but hold it, you know. But yeah, fishing is a good activity. Also, you could try rock climbing. You don't have to do the extreme rock climbing. You could go to one of those, jump parks that maybe have rock climbing, or just go somewhere that has it also and do rock climbing. That's actually a good one. Y'all know this is on the list. If you want to take the extreme thrill, go skydiving, right? I'm going to do that one day. But skydiving is another one that you could add to the list. If you want, you could also get like a hot air balloon ride. That's also really fun. Next up, you could go paragliding, go through the air with your paraglide, enjoy that. Then there's bungee jumping. I have a question too. Between bungee jumping and skydiving, which would you do? For me, I feel like I just want to skydive and just get it over with versus bungee where you're like, psh. But hey, that's me. But I would do both anyway. Um, Next up is to do rafting. Now, if you guys know, I'm from Jamaica, so like these water activities or these some of these, well, this is not necessarily water area, but some of these activities are offered. And whitewater rafting or rafting in general is really nice. It's relaxing, it's fun. You could have it where it's just calm and peaceful, or you could have it where it's a little bumpy. But either way, it's really nice. Um, you could also go ATV riding. That's a very common thing these days to do. So if you haven't done it before, or even if you've done it before, you could also do that. All right. So go parasailing. That's also fun. You're above the water. It's all nice and lovely up there. So you could go parasailing. Or you could keep it simple and just go kart racing. That is something that you can find, I think, almost everywhere. So that's another one that you can consider. All right. So for the foodies, again, my era for the foodies, here's what we do this summer. We gotta go get ice cream. All right? Go get ice cream. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get ice cream from somewhere we've never been before. Or we're going to try and get some special kind of ice cream. Make it different, right? It's summer. You want to make it different. Then, of course, there are different farmers markets. Now, for me, I like visiting a farmer's market because I like to see different things, maybe new things that I've never seen before. So for me, that's really what a farmer I don't necessarily go for shopping for those things. I really go to see if there's anything like, oh, I've never seen that before. What is it? Right? So it depends on what you want, but you go to a farmer's market. Next one, depending on where you live, you could have like a lemonade stand. This is more again also if you have kids, but lemonade stands are great to have. You could go to a farm and go get pick strawberries or berry picking is a very common activity to do within the summer, spring, summertime, thereabout. So you could check that out. Go to a restaurant with outdoor dining and dine outside. Don't sit inside, go outside. And it doesn't have to be a restaurant. You could have a dinner outside at your house, like in your backyard or something, right? But dine outdoors. Let's not inside is too normal these days. Let's go outside. Good. If you're a drinker, then you definitely want to visit also a winery, right? Taste some wine, get some nice wine in your system. So that's something to consider. The next thing is to try making your own drinks, but not just any drinks, right? It's summer. So let's make some tropical drinks. So drinks that include some either mangoes or coconut or something. Make it tropical, right? You could also cook something different, something new. Research something. Find a nice summer recipe that you want to try. I've been doing that all year, right? Just researching different recipes and trying different stuff. That's another good thing. Another one is a food truck tour. Now, where I am, I realize there are quite a few food trucks. There's even a place where they have them. So that's one of my things that I want to do. So that's something that you can consider doing. You could also have a potluck. So you invite your friends over, everyone brings something, and you guys just chill, eat, relax, and have fun. So notice all of those things include food, right? So make sure you do them. These are more just like special stuff or relaxing stuff. I wouldn't say they're necessarily couple stuff, but they're just more relaxing. Stargazing is nice, especially if you have like an open back vehicle. You could go somewhere and just do stargazing, or you could do it at the beach if it's safe. Depends on what you like. But stargazing is good. Visiting a national park, again, something I've been doing. So visit a national park if you can. That would also be really nice and kind of explore it. Next thing you want to do is go to like a festival or a fair that may be within your area or close by. Also, you can volunteer. I love volunteering. So you could find somewhere that you could volunteer with, and or someone you could volunteer with, and do that. Um, you could start a garden. All right, that's also a really good project to do within, I would say, spring into summer. But starting a garden is also a great thing to do, right? Or learn a new skill. That I think is something that you should always do. So like every summer, because growing up, that's what my mom did with my sister and I. Every summer we would go to like summer school, but it was somewhere, it wasn't at school, it was like somewhere else where we'd learn something. So one year we learned how to sew, one year we learned how to like what's it, like just do different stuff. At the time it was computers, so we were doing like little IT classes. It was different skills that they would expect us to need in the future. A next one is, if you haven't started yet, then practice meditation. If you have started, then practice meditation outside. All right, don't worry if anyone's looking at you all strange or weird. It's for your health, your mental health, well-being. So you could do that. Um, you could go ride a bike. If you don't want to ride a bike, then you could go skateboarding. If you don't want to go skateboarding, then you could go roller skating, right? But you could do any of those. Or you could go and play a sport in general. So you could go play pickleball. This is like a new one I've been hearing about. Or tennis or basketball, whatever sport you like, you could go and do that. Try something new. Try a new hairstyle, right? Maybe color your hair another color. Anything. Just do something different. Um, Read a book. Find a new book and read it. And then the last thing that I recommend is find a day. You could do it once the whole summer, or you could do it like once a week. Find a day to just unplug and be present in the moment. Good? So hopefully, I highly doubt that was 62. But I'll put how many it is. But this is your ultimate summer bucket list. Of course, as I said, there are many other things that you could do, but these are things that I think stand out for most people that they would love to do. So you could add that to your summer bucket list. And look out, guys, for the bucket list for moms, right? Because we got some kids that want to do some stuff, and it's nice to let them enjoy the summer. All right. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, share. As I told you guys, this channel is anything and anything I feel like posting. It's more lifestyle related. I'm a lifestyle blogger. If you go on my blog, it's lifestyle stuff because I like a lot of things. So it's hard for me to just like niche down. Um, I'll say I'm a jack of all trades, but I master of some, not master of none, but master of some. I'm still learning, but I love researching, and with that, I will produce and provide valuable, information and insight on whether it's motherhood related stuff, whether it's side hustle related stuff for moms. But I'm really focusing, if I'm supposed to niche, it's all anything related to motherhood and making money and enjoying life, like everything kind of mixed up into one. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next post. Toodles.